time has arrived. The college football playoff is set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment. It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Handoff to the back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That's caught. It's Maddox. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Who makes the grab? Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. For the Oregon Ducks offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Muscles past the defender. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard again. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick right side of scoring for him. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Watch the spin move.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find... in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Brooks. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught quickly. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Hammond. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Trying to find some room. It's Gaines. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play when you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive? Got to cut into this lead or play it safe and point toward the second half? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Watson. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Red Raiders series will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball to 31. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Gaines. Breaks. Look at that. He's still going. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Trying to convert with a sneak. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive. You can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the
pass rush gets home.
Well, I'll say this defense went into halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then they missed a field goal. Looking deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Third down play for this offense.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Now they call a run. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And now the defense able to bring it down. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Touchdown, Red Raiders, to put them on top now. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Second effort, their defense cannot stop it short of the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Watson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The completion makes it second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Stone. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Red Raiders moving quickly down the field here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
To the air, it's Hammond. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Watson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Comes up with the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And they convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Defense. Costly penalty creates the automatic first down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the quarterback will just clock the football. A playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? 2nd down, looking to throw it. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Wow, what a first down to stop the clock, and this is where hustle and urgency come into play.
End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Looking for a late deep throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but